reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming. Offense to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is Williams. Gets him downfield. This is Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Williams on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
To the edge of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets them a 1st down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving. Brock pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Williams to throw on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Yes.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. And this is going to fall incomplete. He made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
3rd down. Here's Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop them.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready up.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Black shot. Set, huh?
Love going to air this out to start. This is a heater going deep. Full extension, and he brings it in! It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That's good for our Packers. 1st down. It's a pickup of 61.
Motioning Williams left.
45. Right. Cut, cut.
1st down.
Quick throw out wide by Love. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish off their opening drive.
Touchdown, Packers.
Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 35 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down, Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Working from the gun, Williams. Hit it out right. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They'll throw for it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Love with it on first down. Has it to his back. Here's Johnny Jacobs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Down. Black, 95. 560. Hut.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Blue striker. Flight blue. Set.
Thrown on first down, Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Right, white. Drill green. Blaster, 6. Set.
On first and 10, here's Love. Rolling deep here for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Green jack. 6. Mega. Steel. Black. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
Ready, set.
All set now. First and 10.
First down 10.
Ready,
14-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
He was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Needle blue. Set.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Wow, Brock, he missed it. An easy kick, but he mishit it left. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
That just stings. You got to be automatic from that distance. That is going to be a tough one for that sideline to absorb.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
They step up to a 2nd and 11 here following the sack. Williams will look to throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down, Williams to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's second and 19. Out of the gun. Here's Williams. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 19 and brings up third down.
Williams to throw on third. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Williams from the gun. Oh, man, it's Colston Loveland. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Yards on the play. That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. He scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. Big strike here to Williams. Space on the right. He's got room. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from the 37. Williams to throw on first. Finds the in route complete. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
The Bears field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Here's the final play of our first half.
Nice move. Here we go. Here we go. 52, red, yellow, steel, black. Ready?
Final throw before the break. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? Practice. 6. Red. 38. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Ready. Set.
A second down throw here for Love. Forced out to his right. And they come through the sack to bring around third down. The Packers take their first time out. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Okay,
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down.
Green jack. Let's go now. 10 black, black ultra.
Out of his end zone. Love. On the move. Headed right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety, and those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
First down, Williams. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
A draw now. This is Swift. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third down. Here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
A 10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
He's back to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. There he goes, pick six, touchdown Green Bay. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Extra point is no good, so potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the pistol, Williams. They set the screen here to Swift. Not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
It's a gain of 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It's 4th down.
Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set, punt. Yellow, 22. Blue, 52. Slide blue, red, yellow. Punt.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Ready. Black shot. 50. Green. White. Blue striker. Field. Black. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 9-point advantage. Christian Watson with the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
The Packers will set up for
Love's going to throw for 2. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Williams will look to throw. He throws a bullet to the center. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow. Here we go. Set. Blue, 30. Blaster, 6. Red, yellow. Needle, blue. Claws, red. Hut, hut.
Love from the gun. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Black shot. Red, 38. Ready?
Here's Love. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Ready?
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Flush down now to his left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
A 47-yard attempt.
McManus sends it through. And that extends their lead to 14.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his 1st attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Williams hit. That ball's out. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one. So they're keeping the football.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun. Here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Williams from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air yet again, Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. There it goes, pick 6, touchdown.
That's so typical. Body overdoing it, that's so typical. Treating like a god, that's so typical.